morning, everybody. Had a wonderful night's sleep. Got the campsite broke down. Everything's ready to go on the bike. Just got the electronics and booting everything up, getting ready to go. Sitting here listening to these wrens have a house over here feeding their babies and giving me heck for sitting here. So I'm going to wrap it up. I have, I think, a 62 or 63 mile day scheduled for today. Probably find some place to stop for lunch in there. Maybe be into camp about 3 o'clock today. So that's the plan. I'll fill you in more on the way. Talk to you later. Bye. Good morning, everybody. The GPS put me on the Illinois-Michigan Canal Trail. This is the Canal Trail. This is actually wide. You see the lane over there. There's times when this lane gets that narrow. It's crushed limestone, which is harder to ride. I'm not sure how far I've got to go, but at least 10 miles on this. So it's going to take a while, but that's okay. I'm off the road and it's a beautiful scenery. Unfortunately, I don't get to look at the scenery much because being crushed limestone, it is stone and much more unstable underneath the tires than the road. And so I'm having to concentrate on keeping the bike upright, but we're still moving and just wanted to share the trail with you. Hey everybody, still on the Illinois-Michigan Canal Trail. This is lock 1. I'm not sure how many locks there were, but this is actually lock number 1. Many years ago, there'd be big boats coming down through here. Big for their time anyways. Hey everyone, this is my wrap-up video for the day. I'm here at Bullfrog Lake Campgrounds. It was a 66.3 mile day. Some interesting stuff happened on that. I want extra credit, and I don't think they give extra credit on bike rides, but 40 miles of that 66 miles was actually the Illinois-Michigan Canal, which was the crushed limestone. So it's probably like riding double on the road because of the rolling resistance. You're constantly pedaling. So I had 40 miles of that, which leaves 16 miles. About 10 of that was road. Actually, I take that back. That leaves 26 miles. 15 of that was road, and the rest was paved trail. So I got a little bit of a sunburn on my nose, I can see, I think. Anyway, it's been a very long day. As I said, 66.3 miles. The interesting things that happened today. My GPS put me on a divided highway. So I had to find the next exit and get off, and then it wanted me to get back on the divided highway. Instead, I took a little bit of a detour. That's what accounts for the extra couple miles today. Originally, I said it was supposed to be 64 miles. The other thing is I made reservations at Camp Sullivan through Bullfrog Lake Campground. I figured Camp Sullivan was actually part of their campsite. Turns out Camp Sullivan is 13 miles from Camp Bullfrog. So I got here and they said, you don't have reservations here. You're 13 miles down the road. Well, after 66 miles, I don't think I could do another 13. They took pity on me and they put me in group camping, which I don't care. It's very primitive. There's no electric, there's no water, nothing. There's very few trees. That's okay. All I'm going to do is sleep there for a while. It's been a long day, guys. Was cool riding along the canal trail. Saw blue heron, white egrets, a white swan, or a white goose, or swan, one of the two. Saw some couple deer that I chased up while I was going down the trail. Things like that. It was a pretty cool day. As I was mentioned earlier, I didn't get a chance to do a lot of looking because I had to keep my eye on the trail. There was a lot of down twigs on the trail, and you hit those and they bounce up into your wheels if you're not careful. Also with the compressed limestone, it was loose in places, so every once in a while my tire would back tire would want to scoot out from underneath of me, and I had to catch myself a couple times. But no accidents. Very little road today. and glad to be here at camp. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And actually, tomorrow I don't have a place to stay, so some wonderful friends have uh, offered to let me stay at their place in Chicago after I asked. Um, Thank you, Christopher. And so I'm going to be staying at their place tomorrow night. I'm not going to ride into Chicago, but all I need to do is get to the closest bus station, and the buses have bike racks, and I can put my bike on the bike rack. So I'll probably have about 20 miles or so tomorrow. I'm hoping to get about 20 miles before I catch a bus and head up towards downtown Chicago, and basically make it a short day. That's my wrap up for today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Everybody, I forgot to mention one more thing. The last 1.2 miles that my GPS brought me in actually brought me in on a mountain bike um, course that was dirt, which we had rain. So there was a little bit of mud, but it was up and around, and you'll see at the end of the video. It goes kind of funny because they brought me in on this BMX or mountain bike trail. It was nuts. I ended up pushing the bike most of the time on that because the road tires definitely would not have had much grip. So, but made it to camp. That's what matters.